Hello, welcome to my video. This is about my acoustic pedal board today. So the reason I decided to make this video is I play a few acoustic gigs, playing one tomorrow for example, and when you don't take your own PA you never know what you're going to be plugging into, so normally you can get something a little bit fun, shall we say. So when you get good speakers but you've got a mixing board that doesn't give you anything, so it doesn't give you any kind of a reverb, delay, anything you want, it's okay. I mean, you still make do and you do okay with it, but you can do a bit better. So what I decided to do was, just in case of this eventuality happening, I decided to make my own acoustic pedal board, and then if I just get a good dry signal anywhere, then I can just go about doing what I want with that, and so figuring it out. So I've put this together. I want to see if it works. So the guitar I'll be using today is my trusty Gibson J45 custom shop. Love this guitar an awful lot, and I'll go through the bits on the pedal board. So hopefully we can see if it's been a worthwhile exercise putting it together. So going right to left for me, but I think left to right for you. These are the pedals. So we've got the LR Baggs Align Series session pedal. That's basically a preamp. It's got compressor, saturate, volume and gain. Just adds a little bit, but I'll demonstrate that in a bit. Got the Bose OC3 Super Octave. Really I'm using that because a guy called John Smith uses one of these. You've got a function on it where it can pick up an octave on your bass notes. I'm not a very good octave player at all. I've not had a great deal of exposure, so really that's more for me just to experiment with and have a go with. TC Electronic Corona Mini Chorus, Bose DD6 Digital Delay. I own 3 delays, but this is one that I took off my electric pedal board. And yeah, I think it's the best delay I own. I actually think this is a really good pedal. I know people get a bit snippy about Bose stuff. I don't really know why, but I think it's really good. Got TC Electric Hall of Fame Reverb, RC30 loop station, which I'm not sure if I will or won't use today, because loopers are horrid things. And I've got the tuner, the TU3, but really I've only got that as a mute because I tend to tune by ear. So there you go. So nothing plugged in, just the J45 on its own. The sound is... So there you go, that's the J45. So this is the dry signal coming through the Bose, so this is none of the pedals, just the L1. I've not got the tone match mixer in it today, so it's just the signal out the unit with nothing mixed in at all. So that's the Bose. So first things first, let's do the LR Baggs. So this is the preamp. So without it, with it. It kind of fattens it up. I think the compression in it is really working, but it fattens up the sound. That's one that's pretty much going to be on all the time. Quick on the Bose OC3, the Super Octave. But if you listen to this, so the E and the A string, you can hear the octave working on that. But if I just play the top string, picking up the E and the A string. I mean, if you change it to the next mode along, it octaves everything. Yeah, and there is a fuzz and octave thing on it, which isn't really an acoustic guitar thing, but just so you see it's got it. It's enough of that. So go back to the poly. Doesn't track brilliantly. So the John Smith guy I mentioned about is like similar. Anyway, I'm not John Smith, and I'm not pedal. But yeah, I've got to get my head around that one a little bit. I bought one of these second hand, by the way, off eBay. I've not bought any of these new. The DD6 I already owned as well. This is the bargain of the bunch. This is the TC Electronic Corona Mini Chorus. This was about 40 quid online. So try again. Cool. If you increase the speed, you can go. Anyway, so you get the idea of that one. Yeah, I think that's quite a cool little pedal. It's all right. DD6. You can change the timings, you can change the different types of delay that it's got, you can have a reverse, you can have warp, you can have everything you want on it. What I like that I think is going to be useful with acoustic gigs is you can swell if you hold the pedal down, if you've got it in the right setting, so you go like... like that. I think it's a pretty cool pedal. So, Hall of Fame reverb. I've got this set to spring reverb, pretty much everything on 12. Oh, sorry, plate reverb, sorry. I like that. So if you turn the level up, let's see what we can do. Just try room reverb. No, try hall reverb for a laugh. Let's try that with the delay again, just for a laugh. Like that. Just try the spring reverb for one, because I've got an AC30 with spring reverb, so turn that off for a second. Bit too attacky. Let's go back on the plate for a minute. So like that, it's very atmospheric, so it's pretty cool. So let's try, for instance, the LR bags and the Hall of Fame together, because these are the two that I think are pretty much going to be used all the time. So let's try that. Okay, I like it. Let's turn the level down a little bit on that one. Let's try it with the current. Okay, we get the idea on that one, so let's try it with the delay. Okay, so let's try using the LR bags and the Hall of Fame. I'll try doing a loop. No promises I'm going to make this thing work, because those of you who know loopers know temperamental, and I've not really fiddled about with this yet. But I'll try putting a blues track down and then a bass line down with the octave. See if that works. Okay, so. Let's have a little go. Anyway, so you get the idea. Gotta have a think around with it, but if I'm going out somewhere and I'm not sure about what I'm going to plug into, I'll be pretty confident I can plug this in, get a dry signal, play with that in particular, and I can get something going. So that's the pedal board. Worth mentioning as well, the Amuse Power Station APO2. Look it up online. Personal view, I tend to find power units are quite overpriced, so a lot of the power units you see, the popular ones, are £100, maybe more. This one, 25 quid online. In fact, I've took this off my electric pedal board to power this because I need to use this tomorrow. and I've ordered another one to put on my electric board. So the Amuse Power Station AP02, I would highly recommend it. It's got 8 inputs, can power 9 volt or 18 volt, or 9, 12 or 18 volt on 2 of the inputs. And yeah, it's a really, I think it's a high-end power unit for low-end money. So I'm quite a fan of that one. So yeah, hope you found this useful and hope you have a nice day.